What's up, guys? Welcome to another Call of Duty Ghost KEM Strike, and this time I am featuring the M27 LMG. This is the third LMG that I'm getting a KEM Strike with, and I'm on my road to getting all of the KEM Strikes with every single LMG. I just have this one and the chainsaw left to upload, and then I'll be done with all LMGs. But on another note, getting all these LMG KEMs is actually a bit challenging, especially for me. Not only just because it's a really good gun, it's actually a very powerful gun, but in general, it's really hard moving around the map. You're not very mobile when you're hustling this big ass weapon around. But even on my class right now, I'm using marathon and agility, and even then, I'm so slow walking around the map. So that's why I try to get this KEM on a free for all, because I even move around the map a lot during blitz and dom, spawns, flip and domination and stuff like that. And it's really hard trying to move around the map really quickly. It's not no SMG that you can randomly just run around with. So like I said before, the best way to get the KEM with an LMG would be just to regularly patrol something. Just sit yourself beside two spawns. That way people can spawn next to you. And that's also my basic strategy for free-for-all. Whenever I'm trying to get a KEM, I'm not just running around the map like a maniac, trying to just get any kill that comes in my way. But frankly, another reason that I don't just run around the map is not because, it's harder to find people, because you really don't really know where everybody's at unless you're between their spawn. You at least have some security of where they're going to spawn. But also because it's kind of damn near almost impossible to get a KEM running around the entire map like a maniac, because there's people that camp in corners with the IEDs and just literally sit in a corner with a shotgun or something. I literally have seen kids sit in a corner the entire game. You die by the corner the first time, he kills me somehow, and then I go there and he stays there, and I kill him again, and then he sits in the same corner. Kid, I'm sure the kid doesn't have the map memorized, because he's sitting in the entire corner of the same game, and the whole game, I swear 10 minutes or whatever we're playing goes by, and he only has 3 kills in the end. I'm how is that game fun for you? How do you like playing that like that? I don't know how you play that game like that. It's ridiculous. But other than that, I'm just saying that's one of the reasons why I don't run around, because you never know what you're gonna find. You might even find if not an IED, you might have a random IMS from some guy who's actually spawn trapping some noobs. So I mean, it's better to be safe than sorry, if you know what I mean. It's not just about being good or not. It's also about playing smart. And that's exactly what you have to do a lot whenever you're trying to go for a KEM Strike. But for my class, I am using the M27 with a silencer and a red dot, and they is a blue dot. My first perks are Ready Up, Marathon, Agility, Dead Silence, Focus, and Blast Shield. And my strike package is Scavenger, Deadeye, and Hardline, followed by my bonus at a whopping 14 kills, Sleight of Hand, Quick Draw, Blind Eye, and Amplify. So you can see I left Amplify at the very end now, because I really don't need it in this case, because I was spawn trapping in the beginning. So I mean, as long as I was aware and turning around on time, nobody was about to creep up on me, whether we're using Amplify. whether they were using Dead Silence or not. And my main strategy for this map was that I spawn trap, or sit in between the 2 spawns where I was in the beginning, and then when I got on a high kill streak, I was hey, these kids probably know I'm coming, and then they're about to start throwing grenades at me, and that's when it doesn't become fun. That's when you have to get the fuck out of there. And so I migrated into this building where, frankly enough, people can still spawn next to you and run inside the building, and you have an awesome, vantage point from up top. But in the short minute that I have left, I just want to talk about my favorite LMG, which is, matter of fact, this LMG, because it's actually very strong. I'm not saying the other LMGs are not very strong, but this LMG in general just seems to have the right range, kick whenever you shoot it without using grip, and damage without. Compared to the other LMGs, this is my favorite one. My second favorite one would be the chainsaw, because you run around. I know you can't really aim that far on the range, but you could use it it's actually very powerful if you put a muzzle brake on it, which you guys will see on my next KEM Strike with the LMGs, which is chainsaw, obviously. So I'm not hating on the Amelia or the LSAT, but I really just personally don't like those, in my opinion. So it's all about the M27 or the chainsaw. But I just like how you can play with the silencer on the M27 and still drop people. But anyway, guys, leave a comment and tell me which LMG is your favorite. If you guys agree with me that the M27 is pretty good, just leave a like, and leave a comment on that, and I'll see you guys later.